So we are now in a car and take the chance to talk about cars. Most people in prepping world like to talk about BOV, the bug out vehicles. They like to transform the cars or trucks or I don't know, many other things, motorcycles. I'm not a motor addicted person. I mean, I don't like that much cars and motorcycles and all the engine propelled vehicles. It's not just because I don't like it, but it's just also because I don't think that these kind of vehicles can really be a good bug out vehicle. I mean, when you have an engine, it can be a diesel or a gasoline or I don't know, propane or what else you want. You always have problems because you have to have that fuel for you to move. In a shit hit the fan scenario, you really don't know what is gonna happen, but the only thing you will know is that fuel is gonna be one of the things you will not be able to find. I mean, everybody has a car. You gotta look for the fuel to let the car go around, and your car is not going to be able to move if you have no fuel. So how much fuel you think you can ever store in your car? I tell you that because as long as you finish the storage of fuel that you have in your car, your vehicle is dead, and you're probably never gonna find I'm sorry, I just saw a person I know. So I was saying, all you have is the fuel that you can carry on. The more fuel you have in the car, the more the car is gonna weigh, and the less you're gonna be able to carry on. If you have like this car, a 4-wheel drive, and you have, I mean, half-ton fuel, you're almost with a full, with almost all the full storage you can have in your car. You get 2, 1, 3 persons inside. I mean, all the gear you need, you easily get to 1 ton. And with that kind of weight on your wheels, you're not going to be able to go that far. If you're going to go outside a road, I mean, you have to do a piece of road, of off-road, or any kind of other kind of street or road you're going to try that is not paved. You're going to have a lot of problems. Your car will probably going to break. And over that, with 1 ton fuel, how far you think you can go? If you're bugging out, you have no idea how long you have to bug out, and you don't know how many kilometers, miles, what you want to talk about, doesn't matter, how much distance you're gonna cover with that car. Soon or less, you're gonna finish your fuel, and it's not gonna be easy to find a new one. Maybe you can be lucky if you survive a really huge disaster, then in just a couple of days gonna take off the sign most of the people. So there's not gonna be many people around looking for a fuel station to get fuel. So you might be lucky to get over there, find the fuel station still has his storage underground storages, and you are able to pick it up. Okay, that's one condition. It might be able to be that way, but you're not sure it's gonna be that way. So what I'm talking about is just think a lot about your bug out vehicle for a really huge disaster. I don't mean a bug out vehicle like there's an earthquake, I have to stay outside the house for 2, 3, 4, 5 days. I can get inside the car. That's okay. It's about bugging out with the car for a long-term survival. You're not going to be able to do it, or at least your probability to do that are really, really low. Until you have your bug out vehicle and you plan to use it to get your to your bug out location. So you know that your bug out location is 500 miles away. You have fuel for your 800 miles because you want to just be sure that you're going to be able to get there, and you have that fuel, which is about twice the tank you usually have in a car like this. So that's okay. You're just using the car not as a bug out base, but really to move from point A to point B, and then you're gonna stay in your point B. So that's a right way, a right concept for a bug out vehicle. So this is how I think bug out vehicles has to be. So don't rely all your plans of bugging out on a fuel vehicle, because it's not going to last that long. So by now it's everything. Thanks a lot and have a nice prepping.